Well, hi everyone. We are in Lancaster on Route 30 and we are passing the Rockvale Shopping Center on our left, and coming up on our right-hand side is the American Music Theater and also the Willows covered bridge, which is where we are headed first today. So Lancaster County has 28 covered bridges, but today I want to focus on two of them because I kind of want to show you how different the settings are at each of these covered bridges. So the first one that we're visiting now is the Willows covered bridge, and this is probably by far the most visible covered bridge in Lancaster County. It sits right off the edge of Route 30. It's right in Lancaster, across from the Rockvale Shopping Center. You have Tanger outlets up the road, Dutch Wonderland, etc. So this is like a really busy place and a really busy setting for this covered bridge. Now, the other side of this covered bridge is just the opposite. There's farm animals, a beautiful stream, a picturesque farm setting. So let's take a walk through here and I can tell you some of the history. This bridge actually has really cool history, and the bridge is actually made up of two different bridges. So this bridge was built in 1855. And there were two bridges. The one bridge was the Miller's Farm Bridge, and that bridge linked Strasburg Township with Providence Township. And then there was the Goods Ford Bridge, which crossed the Pequea Creek. So both of these bridges were going to be demolished in 1962. So then a man by the name of Mr. Newber, who was the former owner of the Amish farm and house, was given by Lancaster County the Miller's Farm Bridge, and he was going to restore it. So what he did was he purchased the other bridge to use that wood to make repairs. And so now you have a combination of these two bridges to make this one Willows Bridge. I know that was a lot. And there's an information plaque right on this covered bridge. So when you're here, you can take a look at it and read this cool history for yourself. So on this side, it's just so beautiful. You just have this farm area. There's normally always farm animals. Today there's sheep, horse, a cow. Just really pretty. The stream sounds are flowing. And just really nice. I think this is my favorite view of the Willows covered bridge. I really like it back here. And then right over there to the left is the American Music Theater. In this video description, I'll put a link to our video. We have a video of all 28 covered bridges. We visited each one, and we have neat historical facts on each bridge, safety information, traveling tips. Now, these bridges that we're visiting today are nice because this one, obviously there's no traffic that comes through here, and the next one that we're going to go to is a really low traffic bridge. Some of them, though, you do have to be careful because a lot of them are high traffic bridges. Cars still go through them. But this is nice. We can just enjoy walking through here with no cars. Okay, so we're back in the car and we're going to head to our second covered bridge. And the setting of this next one that we're going to go to is quite different from the setting of this one. And there's the American Music Theater right there to the left. And we're just going to head back out onto Route 30. We'll turn left here and we'll head out to 30 East. And if you are at this bridge and you want to get something to eat, there's tons of restaurants. Cracker Barrel is right across the street. Chick-fil-A is over here to the left. And plus there's tons of other restaurants up and down this stretch of Route 30. And there's also tons of shopping. You have the Tanger outlets, Rockville outlets are right here as well. And here we are at Poole Forge Road in Narvon, Lancaster County. This area is about a 20-25 minute drive from the Willows covered bridge. And here we are, we're turning into Poole Forge Covered Bridge Historical Park. And this Poole Forge covered bridge has a beautiful, peaceful setting. Traffic is allowed to come through this covered bridge, but it's rarely busy. It's normally very quiet here. Horse and buggies will come through the bridge, which is so cool to hear them clip-clop through the wooden bridge, and bikers and walkers. So overall, it's a very quiet area. But people visiting the park will drive through the bridge, so just be mindful of that. So Poole Forge Historic Park is 26 acres, and we'll also link our video. We have a historical video on this park that we'll link in the description. But for today, we're just here to check out the setting of this bridge and just a little bit of history of the Poole Forge Bridge. And this historic bridge was built in 1859 and is 99 feet long. And the outside is painted all red, and then the inside is not painted at all. And this bridge spans the Conestoga River right below us here. Isn't this just beautiful? There's a farm in the background. The water sounds so pretty. I think somebody's down there fishing. So we'll just take a walk through this bridge. And that's Poole Forge Road right out there where we came in. And then we'll just walk down to the creek down here so we can see this. It's just so pretty. And on the other side, they have a lot of picnic tables. It's definitely a great place to come and relax and have a picnic. A long time ago, when my kids were growing up, you were allowed to swim here, but you're no longer permitted to swim in the Conestoga River because of bacteria levels. So we'll just walk down here, and you can actually go underneath this covered bridge. So we'll head under here for a second, which is so cool. I always just like to see the underneath of these bridges. I think it's neat. I think I'm going to get out of here, though, because there's a lot of really weird bugs flying around here. I don't know what they are. This is just so pretty here. This is our #1 favorite covered bridge in Lancaster County, I think, because they have this awesome park here as well. There's so many things to do. You can, take a walk around this park. You can fish. You can just bring a chair and, chill out by the creek for hours. They have a pavilion. They also have the Iron Master's Mansion here, and you can rent out facilities for events. You can look online to get those details. And now we're on the other side of the creek, and I just wanted to show you these awesome picnic tables. And they have picnic tables scattered about this whole property, but it's just such a gorgeous setting. I wanted to show the different settings of these covered bridges because they're all so different. But this is definitely a really relaxing spot to come and hang out at a really cool covered bridge. This covered bridge used to be used as a storage facility at some point until the owner of this property put a road in to open it up to the public. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed looking at these two covered bridges and just seeing the way different settings of each of them. And when you guys are out looking at covered bridges, let us know what your favorite ones are, because we would love to hear. Everybody likes different things, and Lancaster County has so many neat covered bridges. Have a great day, whatever you're doing. Thank you for watching.